Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fallout 4. I'm Lord Forwind. We've got a dialogue right here, so that's why I've paused. We've just rescued Nick from the gangster vault, and he's reuniting with his assistant. But unfortunately, it appears I've messed up my settings. There we go. Sorry about that.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Hey, happy to do it.
We
Yeah?
look so ridiculous. I
Diving
can't
into
wait to
scenery
replace
pre-war
that helmet.
ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and
Ooh, it's
don't
a
mind
fedora.
putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
I actually have to sit down for the first time in this game.
Someone who's gone missing. The devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant?
I love the dog in the background.
Baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
It's Sean. It has to be. Somehow.
Need to
Don't
get a
jump the
new
gun
helmet
on
for
me.
this guy.
You said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
And most importantly, from doing this mission, we can then loot their office for everything that it's
You've
worth.
really helped them a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that monster.
Huh.
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
I thought that everybody in this place just stores gun ammo everywhere.
Perfect.
Oh, we got a video game we can play in game. I don't know why I'm just flying here. There we go. Anything else? Ammo. Only shotgun ammo. But we found a quest here. The Mysterious Stranger. Interesting. Commonwealth, Capital Wasteland, NCR, Shady Sands. That's references to other Fallout games, even I know that much. What else we got? Clean black suit. Don't really want anything else. There's apparently a door here, though. So let's see where this goes. Okay. So we are up here. Is there... Oh, there is a whole area to explore up here. Kind of. Kind of, but not really. It's just a place up top. That's about it. Or so it appears.
I'm at city surplus. Open 24 hours.
Found a cat. Cat, though. Hello, kitty. Let's find Nick. Where did Nick go?
Beer and my slippers after this shift. That's all I ask.
Come on, Nick. I came from the other side.
Nick.
Kellogg's house is this way.
Let's go. Nick? There, yeah.
You know what you're looking for?
I think the AI struggled to figure out why I came from a different direction.
Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad news. Thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all...
Trying to walk alongside Nick and I fell
Leading
off.
a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Come on, Nick. You can do this. There we go. Now he moved.
Loctite.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? Let's see if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Don't think I can pick this.
Yeah, no way I can do
Hey,
that.
Valentine.
Stubborn lock, ain't it? No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Oh, we gotta go talk to the mayor. Who, as we saw with Piper's not the friendliest of sorts.
talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
You ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less.
Oh, that would
Hey, Mayor.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
Nick Valentine wanted me to see you.
Did he now? Some investigation, I assume? You two aren't trying to get me into hot water now, are you?
A man named Kellogg used to live in this city. I need to search his house.
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I take my citizens' privacy very seriously. Even after they've left. I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. I understand. You have rules.
What?
So that's it?
Security is part...
Fine.
I know it's disappointing.
Thanks for 9. Wow, that puts us in a tough position. Come on.
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
Hey there.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
I need to talk to someone about Kellogg's old house in the West Stands.
Mr. Kellogg's residence? He left town a while ago. We foreclosed on the property and locked it up. If there was something belonging to the man that you have a claim on, you could ask the mayor to hear you out. No guarantees.
Come on. Can't you help me yourself?
And if I could, why should I?
Maybe we can reach an agreement? I just happen to have a pile of caps here.
A gift? For me? Oh, how generous. Oh, there I go again, leaving a key out on my desk and forgetting to put it back.
Bribery usually works in these
It is.
games.
What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
I'm trying to track down a man named Kellogg.
Interesting. That's the guy who bought the house in the abandoned West Stands. Had that kid.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
Okay. Going down. So, we had to spend 250 caps, but we got the key, which is key. You know, this game, I do give it grief sometimes, but it does have very good navigational controls. Like, you can jump fences and stuff, usually. Pretty good in that sense. I can do stuff like that, which a lot of games you wouldn't be able to. So, I do appreciate it, and now we can go investigate Kellogg's house.
Got the key? All right.
Love how the robot is smoking.
Take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
Yeah, he left a lot of bottle caps. Anything good up here?
Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
Well, that's because there's a hidden button.
Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Ta-da! Lots of loot here, which is exactly what we needed.
Well, look at this. All of Merc's favorite things.
Come on, Nick. I'm trying to get those mentats out from in front of you. Wait.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Use the
I wonder
dog.
if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Well, dog meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff? See if he picks up on the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
We're facing Kellogg on our own.
Goodbye, Nick.
Hopefully not forever. Good luck. Anytime you need help, just come knocking.
We could have had him as our companion, but since we took that Lone Wanderer perk, we want to stay with just the dog. I think I'm going to change our helmet. That way if we have any more dialogue, we don't have to look at this ridiculous flight helmet. I'm not entirely sure what we should put on there. We could have a fedora, but it has no defenses. I guess the next defensive piece of armor we get, I'll put on.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Take me to him, boy. Take me to Sean.
Okay. Go find this kid.
All the resources they've got, Brotherhood could do a lot of good. My kind is
Read the paper, mister. Trust me.
Do we want to stop over and see Piper briefly? I think let's stop over see Piper. She did want us to stop by earlier, and it is more XP if we complete, if we talk to her, so.
Hey, Piper.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look, dead giveaways.
I wonder what
So here's the
happens if you
deal.
wore the blue jumpsuit to
I
talk
wanna
to
know
her.
your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
You're all living in rusty shacks, killing each other. Oh my god, the smell.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be a fun one to quote. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
They might be.
They might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna
Take
be
some
done
time.
as
She
soon
asked
as
like,
I take
what,
the
5 questions?
Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where the story goes next.
This game with the random stuff. Oh, that was great. You could have timed that better, the game. Okay, so we leveled up.
Forever.
I'm just gonna loot everything we can get out of our house first. Steal everything we can. Ooh, some bobby pins. Nice, nice,
Never
nice.
thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
And that's, I think, everything. Okay. Let's get out of here and go back to our quest. Although I probably should level us up at some point. Okay. Let's continue following Dogmeat, but first let's do the level up. So, what do we want to do? Oh, yes, we were going to do this one, the Life Giver, because next level we can get the slowly regen health, which is not a huge thing, but it'll keep us topped up, and over time it'll save stuff. So, I think we'll do this, Life Giver, since we don't have any of these other ones we want to take. And then at some point we have to do Lone Wanderer here, which will make us take less damage, which is useful. I thought I had already taken that one, but I guess I was wrong. So let's get some extra life. Always a good thing. Quick save on that. And then follow the dog. Okay. Follow this dog. We probably won't get this quest done in this episode, but at least we can start progressing that way. Make sure everything's reloaded. Nope, not entirely. Search for clues to Kellogg. Guy who left several years ago. The evidence needed to find him is right
San
here.
Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. Okay, boy, let's track him.
We'll ignore the fact that scents would not last that long in the doors. I'm actually going to end this here because we're going to start getting into combat, and that's just going to increase time. So, thanks for watching. Next episode, we will continue the hunt to find Sean. Bye for now.